Hello. Oh man, I almost freaking choked on myself. I don't know if hang on. I should have the 7.1 surround sound on my speakers on my earphones. I don't know if the audio is actually too loud. Hang on, I bet it is. Let me see if I can lower it. I have a feeling it is loud. So I don't want to get my voice overpowered. Let's switch over to scenes here. Hello. We're on this mode, so I can have the full visual. Yeah, I think everything is on. That's reactive Fujitech. I don't want that. I want my alerts, my overlays. Is this my chat overlay? I don't remember. If my chat overlay is here, let me see. Tests. I need to turn that off. Okay, the overlay is not on, so we're good. Alright, so, just full disclosure. Hey, what's up, Lex? I have only beaten one ending of Silent Hill 2. That was back in Saturday. That was the end water ending. I don't know if I'm going to get the end water ending on this one. I am going to let me see if my. Ooh, that's not it. That is definitely not it. Where's my camera? Here's my camera. Yeah, I want to get myself a little more in there. So, I don't know if this is going to work because my systems are of the recommended systems. Like when you go to the system requirements for Silent Hill 2. I have to be in the game. My system specs are hit the recommendation, but it defaulted to the render preset to low. So I don't know if I'm hitting the low requirements or not. I don't know if Epic will be good. We'll try it. We'll try Epic, but the problem I have is that FPS counter. All my PC games have the FPS counter on the upper right screen. I believe this menu is actually rendering at it's rendering in real time, basically. Like I'll go to lower like the low render pre-quality set, and yeah, the frame rates are going up, but it's never 60. So I don't think I'm going to be hitting 60 frames on this. Gamble until you hit the lottery, yeah, right? So I'm not sure where to go because I went to high. I think high is fine, and that's hitting 30 frames per second. So I know that this game, going into this game, I know that there is a issue with there is an issue with the PC version, and I'm like, maybe I should have got the PS5 version. I don't know, but ray tracing, return that off because like I don't want. I want performance. We may have to hit the frame rate cap at 30, but I'm not sure. I don't actually know if like it's kind of hard for me to tell because All I know is that on the main menu here, it's already at 30. And when I first booted up this game, it actually was going like less than 30. It was going to like 15. I was like, what? And I don't know why. So we're gonna try to play Silent Hill 2. I'm pretty sure I can still play it, and stream it at the same time, but it's just going to be a little funky. So, I don't. We're gonna fiddle around with the settings. I don't know what the recommended settings are at all to play this game. But I do know. Looking at the recommended specs on Steam, it seems like I should be able to play this. So if it becomes an unstable mess on the stream, which looking at my stats, like my CPU and my GPU, doesn't look like it's that bad while streaming, then this may be an offline game. This is a warning. Forewarning. I'm warning y'all right now. There's a light coming from my freaking window right here. I'm gonna have to like hide it or something. Just for warning, fair warning. This might be a game series that is one and done, and I'm going to be playing it offline. But we did do Resident Evil 4. We did Resident Evil 4 online. We did that on stream. So we did most of the Resident Evil stuff on stream. So we'll see. We'll see about this. I'm a little upset about this thing right here. I don't know how to fix that. It's messed up. So anyway, we're gonna try the high settings, and then after the initial intro, we'll adjust and figure it out as we go. So let's go ahead. Oh yeah, because I played through Silent Hill 2, the original game, last Saturday, spoilers for the old game are okay. So if you want to talk about the old game and the stuff that I probably missed in the old game, perfectly fair game. That's one of the reasons why I played the first one. So you can just talk about that one. Don't talk about like what's different and new in the second game, because obviously I haven't played this one. So don't spoil things that are like, oh, this is it. The thing that was in the old game, it's over here now. Don't do that. Don't talk to me about that. Default settings are best represented. The vision behind Silent Hill 2. Combat challenge standard. Puzzle challenge standard. Interface presets. Yeah, default. James's mask. I have the dog mask. Graphic mode, default to 90s. 90s is weird because I've seen streams of this already. 90s is weird because Silent Hill 2 came out in 2001. I don't know why people say like, oh, but it was developed in the 90s. Like 1999 is barely 90s. Let me see. Silent Hill 1 came out in 95? Oh. I'm wrong. That came out in 99. Silent Hill 1 came out in 99. So, dude, they developed this game in 2000. Year 2000. 1999 to 2001. This was basically a year in development. Not this game, not this specific game, but Silent Hill 2. So saying 90s mode is just, it's barely 90s, dude. That's barely 90s. It's like I don't know how to put it. It's barely 90s. So we'll just go with default. Silent Hill. Oh, there's film grain. Hey, the footprints. I know the footprints. Hands. Oh, that's kind of neat that this is a locked 30. And before crash. I don't think it's going to crash. It's just going to, like, I just want stable frame rate. And apparently the PC version doesn't have that. I saw screen tearing. May have to turn on VSync after all. I love that they added the Silent Hill riff at the beginning here. Like from the first game.
Mary. Could you really be in this town?
This game looks incredible. Of course, the frames are going crazy. Not what I wanted. Like, it needs to be a little...
In my restless dreams,
I love this
I
part.
see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Could Mary really be here? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
That intro is like... That is like top 10 intros of all time material. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna have to do some stuff here. So VSync I think will have to be on. And let me look at what Epic looks like. So yeah, see, this is rough, honestly. For me, this is kind of rough. It's kind of neat that I can play sort of on Epic, but I don't think I can stream it as well. And yeah, let me see my thing. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, I saw Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare coming to PC finally after like nearly 15 years. 14 years actually. on October 29th. I might get that. Probably not on launch, but I'll probably get it eventually because I love Red Dead Redemption. Hang on, we're gonna figure this out. Let's go to medium, see how that goes. This is functioning a little better. So, like, I don't mind playing in 30 frames. It kind of sucks that I'm not at 60 frames, but as far as I'm aware of, this is a pretty high demanding game as far as it goes. Even people that have like i9s and 4090s have said that. I think I have an i9. I don't remember. But I mean, like, if they have like the highest tier of specs, like 4090s, Ryzen whatevers, they said this game actually does. This game actually does do a pretty hard. What is it? It's high demand, even with the like new specs or whatever. Okay, this seems like it's doing it for me. Ooh. Oh, do we have Resident Evil type turnarounds? Huh. Okay, yeah, I think I hit it. I think medium with super sampling. Well, not super sampling. It seems like going frame rate cap at 30, dynamic resolution 30, VSync on, medium quality seems to be doing it for me. So, okay, trying to learn the controls now. Let's dodge. X is not run. Y is health. Okay, LB. A little stutter there. I heard that you get an achievement by doing this. Yeah. Try to leave Silent Hill on the observation deck. No turning back now. Okay, the sun is setting. Okay. Some of this reminds me of like Alan Wake, and that's another game I need to get. I need to get Alan Wake 2. I've been thinking about getting it either on the Xbox or the PS5. Paleville. We come! This reminds me of Resident Evil 2's thing. Is there a thing that happens here where it's like can't continue? Do I have to press A? No, I kind of figured, I kind of thought that James would say something. Paleville National Park. Old Silent Hill. Yeah, making this locked 30 frames per second actually fits a whole lot better. And also in medium quality. Hey, the map. Map of South Vale. It's not the whole map of Silent Hill? Okay. Zoom in. Graveyard. Silent Hill Ranch. Nathan Avenue. Alright. So apparently, if I could... Oh, that's how you open the map, huh? So, I found out you could kind of... I don't think you can zoom in with James here. But I found out if you can, like, angle it perfect, or you can even, like, look inside a little bit. Yeah, you can kind of see it, actually. There's, like, a blanket in the back seat. That's actually Mary. Like, he actually had Mary with him the whole time, like, right here. Like, I found out. Like, some people say that she was in the trunk, but no, she's actually right there in the back seat. It's really hard to tell. Oh, I shut the door. Oh, I didn't know you can do that. But yeah, atmosphere, the atmosphere of this game is actually freaking phenomenal. Look at this. Some people say it's like better than kind of better than Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 4's atmosphere. Was that Pete's Bolorama? Oh my goodness. Toluca Lake. Wait, was there anything over here? I don't remember. No. Okay. I've been watching streams and everything about this game. I've been so excited to play it. Tell me if the game, like the stream, looks good. Because just because it looks good on my end on the gameplay doesn't mean that the stream looks good. Oh, I just noticed James doesn't seem like he gets winded when he runs in this one. Oh, my bad. Game getting spookier and spookier. Spooky. By the way, I'm still kind of sick, just not as crouped up as I was Saturday. Man. Foggy woods in like mid-fall is just very, very spooky. Red! Game was saved.
Oh, it's like someone's groping around my skull.
We love trapezoids. You know, this going from up there in like a nature hike to a freaking cemetery always feels weird to me. There we go.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But... I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. And it's not just the fog, either.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe. It's kind of hard to explain, but...
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just...
Didn't say that.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
But why?
I'm looking for... someone. Someone very important to me.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean, my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry, it's not your problem.
No, I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
There's like so many layers to that whole conversation. I don't even think I even comprehended it when I first played it. Not even now. I like like freaking like watching it again, like in this context, like with the context of me knowing the original game, it's kind of like you're in a graveyard and she's like, I'm looking for my mother, and I thought my father and brother were here too. So in a normal conversation, she's looking for their graves. And she's like, I thought my father and brother were here too, but they're missing. So it's like she can't find her family's graves. And James here is also saying, like, he's looking for someone. He doesn't say his wife. He says someone. So, and I was watching Maximilian Dude's stream last night, and where he was like, there's like a good line read here that he's like, he's coping. And I'm like, man, there's like so much layers to this conversation. Let me see what she says something else.
Did you want anything else?
No, it's just this fog. Does it seem unsettling to you?
I guess.
Alright. I think that's it. Okay, it doesn't seem like you can still enter this church building. All have sinned and fall short of... What does it say? Hang on. Am I able to look at that clearly? Okay. I can't read the last sentence. Oh, all have sinned and fall short of God's glory. That's it. That's interesting. Interesting carving. Okay, let's continue. Ooh, stutters. The cornfield. Good lord. Look at the atmosphere of this game, dude. The atmosphere just feels so good. There's the iconic sign. Apparently, can't get there normally, but if you somehow are able to get in there, the Comic Sans sign is right in that barn. Apparently. Okay, let's continue on. Ooh. Leaves. Wait, is he looking at something? Oh wait, no, that's just me. There's like some weird... Do you see it? Like shadowing? What's up with the shadowing? Why is that supposed to be like a weird motion blur that's supposed to be on the game? I don't know what that is. Why is it shadowing? The further you get into Silent Hill, the more things look more dilapidated and wrong. Like just things like this old steel mill, all rusted and bad. Auto service and tires. No items. Ah. Went to town to get the window fixed. Spare keys in the drawer. Can I open this? No.
Hello? Anyone in here?
Yeah, this is new. There's the car in here. Why did this town get abandoned? It's weird. Rotate. Zoom. Oops. Oh! Marcus dreams to see that town, Silent Hill. You promised to take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone then now in our special place, waiting for you. Photo of Mary. Nothing in the locker. Doors not open. I want to go in there. Yeah, there's some new stuff in this. Silent Hill. Oh man. Oh, the sound kind of went out a little bit. I did have my microphone on, right? Yeah. Yep, it's on. Cause I did mute it a couple times because of my coughing. Look at my map. Just trying to take in the atmosphere. The Roadrunner. Man, they really did. They really nailed the atmosphere of this game. Oh. Enjoy your stay. Reach Silent Hill. Toluca Lake. Rosewater Park. Southville. So, okay, that's where I'm at. Oh, cool. You can go to your previous map, too. So we're in Silent Hill now. I think one of these actually tells you, yeah, main news. This gives you like the biggest Toluca Times. This gives you the biggest lore bit about Silent Hill that has never been around ever. People have been asking like, where in the world is Silent Hill? And there have been like things unconfirmed that said that this was in Maine, and this is the first time that it's actually been hard confirmed that this game takes place in Maine. Massachusetts. Okay, so already a little different. What's this? Oh, the flowers. That's right. Can you go inside? Oh, what's that? Is that blood? You can. Hey. Oh, all these dead flowers. Oh my god. They're all moving too. Miss Cassandra, a customer came in today, ordered a mixed bouquet, red and white. I tried to explain it's bad luck, but he couldn't decide on just one. He seemed a bit off, looked at me like I wasn't even there. Then he just left. Said he'd be back to pick him up later. I just wanted to let you know since I might be gone by then. Whole town's abandoned. It's kind of crazy. Oh, was that? What was that? Was that a roach?
What is this?
Nothing in the car. This game really is making me want to like walk around instead of run around. Because like there's so much to like look at, just to take in. What's over here? Nothing. God, the fog in the atmosphere just feels so good. What's this?
More of that stuff.
Like blood. Yeah, let's go this way. There's something over here? No, it's just water. I'm sure this game is going to look good on PS4 Pro. Oh. Oh. There's certainly a lot of games that...
Hey! Wait!
There's certainly a lot of games that people could have... Sony could have like advertised as PS4 Pro games. But I'm like looking forward to it. There's like so much of this blood stuff. It's so eerie to see like a town this well lived in just be completely abandoned. Like, look at this. Like, there's stuff still hanging. It's like, what happened to this town? Oh. Hello? not yellow tape, it's white cloth. Mike James would do this and oh, it broke. Hey, red trapezoid. We love red trapezoids. We love red trapezoids. Oh, that's the health drink. Radio. Getting this is a little different. Oh, there it is. The creature. Oh, is it like a body bag? Wasn't quite sure what it was. Oh, Lord.
Stay back.
Ugh. I don't have to ready my weapon, I just have to hit it. Ugh.
Is this what I saw in the fog? Whatever it is, it's not human.
Not sure how to tell what my health is. Drink? Okay. I think I'm good. A lot of graffiti. Oh. Yeah. I don't want to use that right now. I just drank the health potion. Nothing. Alright. So cryptic.
Where are you, Mary?
From my understanding, you can like break windows to get items like that. I saw a Donkey's video about him breaking all the windows and everything. Ooh, what is that? Bar Neely's. Neely's Bar. That guy? What is this? If you're reading this, leave. This place is not what it seems. Sometimes you just have to look behind. What the hell? Oh, there it is. I was like, where is it? Got a trapezoid. We love trapezoids. Kinda sounds like something's here to fight me. Oh, convenient. They tell me that this over here is blocked off, so I need to go this way. Oh, there's another guy. Just gonna avoid him. Drug, not line. Is he still chasing me? Oh Lord, good Lord, they're everywhere. Ah! Kind of hoping this police car had an item or something in it. No. God, those things are so spooky. Just came up out of nowhere. Oh, I'm here. Is this it? It's right here. Outside. There was a hole here. It's gone now. Oh, another trapezoid. I don't know what got to him. He just started smashing the thing. I had to throw him out. He ran off, cried. He fixed everything. I gathered up what I could. Still haven't found one of the buttons. Half of the record is still lodged inside, but the other port's missing. Figure he must have taken it. Come to think of it, he did run towards Groovy. Anyway, maybe check up on him? See if he's alright? He lives over at Saul by the pharmacy, apartment 9. Make sure he reads it. information. Trapezoid! We love trapezoids. There was a hole here. It's gone now. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Look at that CRT TV just sitting there. As far as I know, this is new. Lisa, I don't remember Neely's Bar having this much content in it. Oh! That's supposed to be a puzzle. Oh, really? It's a key. Alright. So... we gotta go to Groovy Music in Saul Street Apartments. Wait. What's that? Jukebox. Okay. So, yeah, this is a puzzle. Let's go to Saul Street first. There's a guy. I want to avoid these guys. I don't want to fight them too much. Didn't really need to fight them a lot in the first place. Okay, Saul Street. It's just over here. They're everywhere. Okay, I'm in. Are you serious? Oh. This is the map of Saul Street Apartments. Got the key. Apartment 5 left this key. Says there's a leak from upstairs. Gotta check it out. Like that there's a coffee stain on it. I'm gonna love replaying this game. These things so much. I'm gonna get rid of it. Okay, that's it. Locked. More syringes. Green Pharmacy. Oh my god. Look how much this receipt is. Revlimid times 3, 48.21. Berlamin 96.14. Frasnax 24.51. Imitimid I can't even pronounce that. Imitimid $282, $451. Oh my god. Pharmacy? Good lord. This is like an old-fashioned pharmacy. This is like from the 90s. You exit out from here? No. It's kind of crazy. This is an apartment complex. I guess this was like their storage or something. Like just outside the apartment building is the thing. Oh, where? Where are you? There you are. Oh, Lord. Ah, apartment 5. Anything here in the bathroom? No. Okay. Nothing in the fridge. Man, this apartment sucks. Very spacious, but oh my god, it's like TV's right there and all that, and your bed is right here. While doing the fatal frame, like. There's something in here. Oh. Did the whole fire escape just fall off? Oh my god. And then she came and washed it all away. It started to make sense again. It's this place. I can't fight it. Gotta get my head straight. Quick stop at Texas. Then we're going. Oh, quick stop at Texas. Or quick stop at Texan, and then we're going. What's this noise? Oh. The hole is here, not in the apartments. I mean, these are apartments, but it's here. Ah! Jukebox button. Bro. Some people say this is a Silent Hill The Room reference. But the hole was there in the first game too. In Silent Hill 2 OG. Oh, it's locked. Oh, it must stink too. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's bad. Oh. Oh, this is so unsettling. What a great atmospheric game. And it's gone. What a phenomenal game. Okay, you really just leave through here? What if I want to know what's in here? Oh. Oh, you can't. Okay. Also nice of the game to tell me that I got everything that was that I'm supposed to get in there. Yeah, this is going to be a lot longer. This is going to be a lot longer experience than the original game for sure. The atmosphere really adds to it. Where's that thing? Okay, time to go to the jukebox factory or whatever. What is this? The dance company. Oh, 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 bad guy. Time to go away. There we go. Alright, we're pretty close. Woo! Oh my god, they're everywhere. Fine. What? Oh, great. There's multiple. Smash windows for more equipment. Toluca Lake, enjoy almost 60 acres of picturesque retreat. It's perfect romantic getaway. Spend a magical evening with Robbie the rabbit, Kathy the kitty, Huey the horse, and Dawn the duck. Fun times await. Take a lighthouse. Take in the view. Let in your breath away. Old Silent Hill. Venture off the beaten path and discover hidden gems of Silent Hill, such as beautifully preserved Balkan Church. Wow. I only played a little bit of Silent Hill 1. I know Balkan Church has a lot to it. Anything in here? I have to break every window to see if there's stuff inside it. Ah! Handgun ammo. Nice. Anything in here? What about here? No. Just completely vandalized the entirety of this town. Why don't we? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I was trying to open up a map. Whoops. Oh well. Is there a guy around? Ah, there you are. Oh, come on. Oh, shoot! Oh! Ugh. You know, I don't even know why James would like. I don't know why James would like inject himself with weird syringe juice. Face the music, find your melody, the melody of your dreams, kick up your heels. Little bag monsters. They don't get stun locked like they did in the old game. The janitor came in the other day, drunk and in tears, had half the record with him, kept yelling, we gotta fix it somehow. I was willing to do it just to shut him up. So I got up and got the glue from the cabinet. But then I realized he was only holding the one half, so he ran out. Can't do much about the record. Maybe ask around Neely's next time you're there. Might be one of theirs. Actually, do I still have that? Yeah, flip it, because there might be stuff on the back. Always have to flip the notes because there could be like relevant information in the back of it. Where is it? Well, broke this in the middle of it. Unlock. What's this? Music can bring you back to those wonderful moments you thought you lost. There's the other piece. Glue. Glued it together. Long way home. Oh. Hell yeah. Anything else of importance in here? It takes so long. Like this new like onboarding for Silent Hill 2 takes so long for you to get the light, your flashlight. And that's in the first apartments, and it's taking a long time for you to get there. The door that wakes in darkness, opening into nightmares. And there's like blood handprints on it. Nothing of note. God, what a spooky game. Those bodies are still dead. Another dead body. Trapezoid. Man, 1 hour into this game. Haven't gotten to the apartments yet. What do we got? Ah! There we go. Had to think about it. No items. Oh. Tell me I have to have a coin? Are you kidding me? Freaking where's coin? Where's James gonna find a coin? There's really no coin in this. What? Dude. Texan Cafe, for real. We have to go to a Texan Cafe for a thing. Okay. Oh god. Oh. Fudge. Sometimes the fights are just unavoidable, man. Is it in here? In the dry cleaners? Yeah. Destroy that little roach. Super strong, super clean, wash away the stains of yesterday. It's crazy that there's actual... Oh. Oh! Why am I looking at that? Whoa! Appropriate area to bonk me. Hello, Emery. Where am I at? I don't know where this is. It's like a bookstore. All these books are just lost to time. In March 1965, the town of Silent Hill was visited by the Maine Physical Research Association. After thorough examination, a team of self-experts, a team of expert dowsers from the association concluded that the area surrounding the now historic Wilts coal mine to be highly active. They also expressed their hopes for further research and exploration of the gorge. These hopes, however, were never fulfilled due to the location of being restricted as a historic nature preserve, as declared by the Silent Hill Historical Society. Additionally, the idea was met with the resistance from the local community, which claimed that the nature of the association's research would hinder tourist activity in the area. Questioning the credibility of our research and hiding behind day trippers seems like an excuse to prevent us from seeing what's really out there, commented one of the researchers. Unfortunately, none of the local representatives were available to comment on the matter. Editor's note: at the time of publishing, there exists no evidence supporting credibility of radiesthesia or improving effectiveness of any dowsing methods. Opinions expressed in the article do not reflect the author's views. My cat came in. Should have bunked a bit earlier. Wow. I just like the placement of where I put my bunk too. Hello, kitty. Hello. Hello, cat. Oh. He's in front of the camera. He doesn't usually do that. The bonking, yeah. Oh. Oh, he's just a baby. Oh my goodness. Hello, kid. Oh. He's been asleep this whole time. No. Now he's active. Look. He's coming across the camera again. I'm gonna lay on top of the tablet. Oh, you're gonna lay on the tablet. He is. Well, he's gonna sit on it. Oh. Yes. Oh, don't. Not the cables. No. Not the Mori Calliope pins. Oh. Mori Calliope. Not the camera. Don't love on the camera. Hey. I'm the streamer now, yeah. Yeah, stay on the Amelia Watson playmat. Or desk mat, rather. Something I haven't installed yet. He is purring. I probably will have to let him out. He might be hungry. That's probably why he's being very friendly right now. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go feed him. BRB. think that's what Fauna does whenever she gets Snail in her room. He just kind of just goes, meow. At least Fauna has the what is this? Oh, that's for the motherboard, I think. I don't remember. But yeah, but at least Fauna has like the stipulation of her like being a VTuber, so the cat doesn't go on the camera. But yeah, he was like actually like kind of after the Mori Calliope pins I have over here. This is from like an old. I don't remember. I think it was like an old birthday merch. Like when I was trying to like buy birthday merch from All of Myth, and I ended up not doing it. I only ended up doing like Callie and Ame's first birthdays, and then just kind of like subsequently bought different merch along the line of like what I like and what I wanted. But there was a time when I was trying to get like everything that was Hololive Myth related, but it became financially unstable for me. So I was like, I'll just get the plushies, and that's most of my Hololive merch is just plushies, and a good chunk of like maybe other things from like like I got the Watsamilia pin. I think I got a pin of Ame's. No, mostly keychains, not pens. Keychains, some stickers, and most of my Hololive merch is plushies. I will say I like the plushies. If there's anything of like Hololive I want to get is more plushies, probably some statues. The first ever merch I got of Hololive was a statue of Fubuki, but that showed up like 2 years later. That was the first one I bought, and the second one I got was a Choco birthday card because she was selling the birthday card. They were the early Hololive merch was very sparse because like I think it was like a birthday thing that Choco Sensei had that it was a mouse pad and a birthday card, and that was it. Now you get like bowls, glasses, mask cases. There's a wide range of merchandise ideas, but like one of them was like a card. It was crazy. Now it's just a bonus. Oh yeah, I have to click on the thing. All right, where were we? I don't know if there's anything else in here. We gotta get a coin for our jukebox. I keep looking at this stop sign. I keep thinking it's backwards, but then I look at it as like, no, it's not backwards. It says stop. But I keep wanting to say it's like the S is like backwards for some reason. I don't see anything weird here. I can get inside it. My radio is going a little freaky. I think after I'm like done with Silent Hill 2, I want to go into Fatal Frame. I saw him again, or at least I think so. He says he didn't, but I don't know anymore. I'm tired. Can't find it. Doesn't matter. That scraping noise again. What does he mean? There's a lot more Silent Hill lore in this version. What the hell? Looks like there's something in here. Where is there? I don't think there is. Oh! Good lord! Oh! Bro, that scared me. Bro, okay. Okay, Silent Hill 2 remake is of the... Dude, that is of... this is of, like... I don't know how to say it. It definitely... Since that got me... Peak scare. Dead Space remake, Silent Hill 2 remake, freaking phenomenal. Come on. Actual peak. Actual peak. They got me. They got me with that. They got me with that. They got me. Spill the beans over an honest cup of coffee. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the memories. There's a lot of, like, thematical things about memories in this game. Oh, are you serious? That's funny. The light is shining on the cash register, almost as if it's your sign. Oh. 1 coin. Cornelius. What the? What the? Where are you? There you are. That was nowhere near as scary as the one that happened earlier. It still freaked me out. It's kind of funny. It's blocked off like right there. It kind of looks like you can try to get out from here, but yeah, that was a different crawly guy. I really hate those dudes. But yeah, that got me. That legitimately got me earlier. Like the hair was rising out of my back. It was nuts. Let me look at this coin again. You gotta go to the Texan to get a coin. I think I'm going the right way, right? Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of stutters. Okay, Trapezoid, my beloved. Okay, coin. Canned juice flashback. Memories.
Park on the lake. whole day there. Just the two of us staring at the water.
Oh, it broke. Oh, a key. Speaking of flashbacks, yeah. So they're giving you narrative reasons to go back to, like, when you first enter Silent Hill, you get the Rosewater Park like underlined immediately. So they added a whole quest line at the beginning of Silent Hill, not just to explore Silent Hill a little bit more, like give you more of an excuse to explore Silent Hill, but to give you a reason to go to the Rosewater Park. That's kind of cool. It's honestly a little cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of neat. Oh, I didn't mean to climb it. I want to jump down. Yes. I want to look around here. Okay, so there was nothing, but I mean, like, there could have been something. Like, it could have been something. Canned juice. I honestly don't even know what you mean by that. By canned juice flashbacks. Hey, look at that. Is this the office or someone's house? He came back after you left. It's fine. He didn't try anything. He just seemed sad. Mumbled something about getting out of town with someone. I wasn't going to let him drive in his condition, so I locked him out. His car should be out back. Maybe check if it's still there by the morning. It's greenish blue one, plate number ending with 06, I think. Oh, I didn't. Hang on. I didn't look at I didn't flip it. All right. Always flip your letters because there could be secret information in the back. This is not greenish blue, but license plate is 06. Health potions. Love the health potions. Give me more health potions. Greenish blue car. Dude, there are some people have been saying like Oh, there it is. You! Ugh. Squashed. There have been some people that have been like asking for destroy his 50 windows. Didn't see that thing. Some people have been asking for a Silent Hill 1 remake, and I am like, with how this game is actually shaping up, yeah, let's go for it. Freaking Silent Hill 1 remake, let's go. This has better camera angle and control, yeah. I mean, to be fair for Silent Team in 2001, their first game was in 1999 for the PlayStation, and they had to accommodate the PlayStation people that not have DualShock controls. So, and most games from like 1995 onward to even like 2003, 2004, video game developers did not utilize like the twin stick camera movement like what we have right now, like what you see right now, what I'm doing right here. this wasn't really prevalent in so many video games. So yeah, so like, it's kind of funny because I was trying to think about it, like how Silent Hill 2's camera was similar to Ocarina of Time's camera, where I had to kind of readjust, like press the R button or L button, I think it was LB, to readjust my my camera to fit behind me. And most games of this era, of like 2001 on the PS2, you had to use L and R to rotate the camera, and like, instead of like the right thumbstick, like what we do right now. That's kind of more of a recent thing, and I say recent, even though the Xbox 360 is going to be like 20 years old next year. But like pretty much starting from like a mid 2000s to 2010s is when we all adopted the twin stick style camera movement, where right thumbstick controls the camera here, and left thumbstick controls the movement. It's very bizarre to think about, but that was like the thing back then. That's why the camera control for Silent Hill 2 on 2001 was very awkward and very weird, and the camera angle, like, it was pseudo fixed camera angles. Sorry, but that was because of the time period. Like they didn't know how the cameras worked back then. They were just getting their feet wet with how video games work. Most games were just one thumbstick only. Like the Dreamcast was a thing at this time, so you know, they were getting their feet wet. Not everything could control like this. So pretty much when Resident Evil 4 came out, that's what changed the whole game. So. Thank God for video game improvements to making video games, even classic ones, play better now than they ever have been. But yeah, I agree though that this game is a whole lot better now than it ever has been. But we shouldn't treat this as a complete replacement of the original game though. I still in the belief that Konami should release the original PC game on GOG. That way, it's readily available, and people won't have to have any qualms of getting the original. Hey, more health drinks. Yes, thank you. I love that. I love health. I love health drinks. Health drinks are good. There it is. Of course it has blood all over it. What is this? The hell? The hell is this? Woodside Apartments. Are you serious? Oh my god, there's so many of them! Oh. Oh my god. And the fog got crazy. Wrench me. God One is enough. There's like a storm. The fog kicked up. Yeah, it's like a storm. They're everywhere. Oh my god. What's going on? I'm gonna look in here. That man was here again. Tell him he's. Oh my god! Really? Where is he? Oh! He got me! Ah! Yeah! Oh god. God. Oh! 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 My potion! Are you serious? Oh god, come on. This is horrible. There's more in here. This game's relentless. Read this now. That man was here again. I told him he'd been warned not to come here. He acted like he didn't know what he was talking about. Anyway, he got up and left. He didn't make any sort of fuss, but there's something about him that gives me the creeps. When I look at his face, it's like I'm staring at a mask, and there's something underneath waiting to get out. I don't want to be there when it happens. I lost a lot of health potions because of that. And all there was in here was lore. Oh, there's a health potion right here. Sick. I'm going the wrong way. The enemies seem to be getting a little more restless. Oh my god, he's right there. Right there! Oh, come on. Give me that. Get in, get in. Woodside Apartments. Oh my god. We gotta leave. Meet me here. Or meet me there. Guess that note's there just to tell people like who played the game before, the go here first. Wait, I have all of it? I do have all of it. Though I still need light to see the map. Ah, trapezoid. We love trapezoids. It's almost 7. I might have to stop here. Because I don't have... That's a big TV. Hey. What's this? Oh, it's here. Oh, wow. Okay. That's a big change. That's a big change. Emery, remember you remember this? You remember this? 3 bright coins and 5 holes be. First sits the maiden, sit underneath the tree. The wind behind the maiden doth blow. A beautiful flower alone has to grow. And here comes the man, so sleek and so fine. In the pale moonlight, his eyes doth shine. That's a different riddle. Please no unsolicited ASMR whispering this time. My guy, I got spoiled a little bit. It's in here. Every little like weird ASMR thing, it's there. Yeah, 3 coins. It's here. That's neat that they changed the placement of this box. It's over here now. Like, I know this is supposed to be like I guess like a break room of sorts, but it kind of just looks like someone's apartment. Like the reception desk, and then this is just... Like, I bet this bed folds out... I mean, this couch folds out to a bed. The TV here. Bookshelf. I mean, there's like a kitchen. There's just like no real door here. This looks like someone just lived here. Like, not only do they run the whole shop here, but they also just live here. How many coins I got now? I got no coins. So, employee lounge? Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like this might be an employee lounge, but there's like a stove. Oh, we can open this up. Got handgun ammo. Friend of mine is playing Balatro. Sick. Just saying, like, this place looks a little too homely for it to be a employee lounge. Like, did the apartment complex owner just also lived here in this little spot? Like, this is the reception desk where it's like, here's your key and all this, and they did all their business like right here. But like, this is like also their home. That's what it feels like. Well, anyway, unfortunately, for those staying in employee, I mean, yeah, I guess. I'm just saying, I was just saying, there's also TV in here too. This just feels like I don't know. It just feels like this is, I don't know, this is supposed to be like a break room. It, like, feels like it could have been just someone's home. But anyway, I think I'm going to stop here. This feels like a very good spot to stop at. What does it say? Coin cabinet. So... Oh! Oh. That's why. Oh, how interesting. I don't think that was like that in the first in the original game. So I mean, you still had to go through Woodside Apartments to get to Rosewater Park, but the exit seems to be actually like literally right there. Like you go into the Central Park area, and there's like an exit over there. So you have to go through all the apartments to get over there. That's interesting. Huh. Well, we'll see. I would like to, like I said, I would like to play more of this today, and I certainly can. I can play it for another hour, but I feel like we did enough today. So let me go to main menu. Oh, that's cool. It just it's kind of is like Resident Evil 4. It'll just go back to the bathroom. I was kind of hoping it would show like, oh, that's kind of funny. That's like eyes right there at the urinal. I hate that. Don't you hate that when you go to the bathroom and they painted eyes where you do your business? It's kind of creeps me out. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna end here. Yeah, it feels like the best spot to come back on. I feel like we finished the first real part of the game, which was entering Silent Hill. Now we're in the Woodside Apartments, and we'll get through that tomorrow. I kind of want to get through the Woodside Apartments today and get to meet Maria and all that, but it didn't happen. Unsettling. You're right. Just like you're doing your business and there's eyes staring right at you. I don't know who likes that. that just makes me go, ugh. It's nice that I am able to play this game at 30 frames per second. But anyway, Emery, I appreciate you being here, watching me play Silent Hill 2 yet again. The new one, not the old one. And I hope to play more as we go on. This is definitely a lot longer game. I can already feel like it's a much more longer game. Because like the old one was like 9 hours long, and it took me about 2 hours to get to the Woodside Apartments this time. So yeah. And the atmosphere is a lot better. Like the atmosphere in the old one felt neat, but I really do feel like I'm taking it in more about it. And what's really funny is it kind of makes me want to play Resident Evil 4 again. The Resident Evil 4 remake. Not the original game. I need to play the original game. I say I need to play it as if I didn't play it. I played it like 3 times, still haven't beaten it. It's still good. I appreciate what they did with the remake. I need to beat the first Resident Evil 4. Because I'm been putting that one off too long. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here. Tomorrow, I believe I will be streaming tomorrow. Depending on all that, I kind of want to stream tomorrow because I really want to finish this game before I actually continue watching anyone else play this game. Because I've been like kind of watching the beginning and then stopping because I want to experience it myself. Yeah, yeah. Thank you again, Emery, for showing up. Lax, thank you for showing up here. For all you Marvel vs. Capcom 2 folk, I have been practicing Magneto ROM Infinite. I almost have it down. I almost have that down. So hopefully next time I play that game, I'll show you what I've been doing. I've been practicing offline. It's rough. That ROM Infinite is really rough. But anyway, more Silent Hill 2. Doki played it? When did Doki play it? Oh, cool. Nerissa Ravencroft's online. I didn't know she was online. She's playing Dragon Ball. She did play it. Oh, she played it like for 2 hours as well. Oh, cool. Could probably watch her play it then. I was kind of watching Fubuki play it. I didn't know that Fubuki actually had she actually had a sponsored stream. Like, she was actually sponsored to play this. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I am going to get off. Gonna probably watch some VTubers because I like my VTubers, as you can tell. Ooh, VTuber merch. Get scared. And yeah. I also want to see what my computer can actually handle. How it can actually handle this game. I'm gonna like make mental notes of my specs right now, so I can not. Oh, sorry, I've got a sudden yawn there. Well, yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot of my current settings, and then I'm gonna mess with the settings offline without the streaming stuff to see what it actually looks like, what my computer can actually handle. But anyway, I'm gonna go. See y'all. Bye. Thank you again.